details matter and why they matter. I think in the sequence of a project where there's setup, there's protection of, furniture, floors, things like that. I mean, if you're doing remodel work particularly, you're on a project where you don't want to damage other things that are in the home or business. Those kinds of operational details really matter, like to having strong checklists around those things where they don't have to be just observations by somebody on the team as well, of standardize some of that. Because I think that's where some of the overwhelm comes from, where you feel like if I'm not there making sure, there's quite a bit of difference between telling somebody what to do and then making sure that what to do got done when it's clearly defined.
Yeah, that's good.
Let's say, for instance, we had a very clear checklist, handed it off to a team member, said, this is what you're supposed to do. You're going to come back later and say, did you do the checklist? As opposed to being
way more black and white.
Yes, right. And if you failed, why did you not do it?
Why did we miss this detail or why we...
Because at that point, you're delegating the responsibility for accomplishing that checklist to that person, and they should have done it. At that point, it's just a character issue of like, well, you should have done what you were told.
Yeah.
As opposed to verifying that it was done to the expectations that you had. Sure. So I think when we're dealing with the overwhelm, where you feel like if I'm not on the site, if I'm not making things happen, it's not going to get done right. Well, it speaks to some processes not being delineated, where you feel like somebody can own a specific element of that project, where from this point to this point, that checklist is done, and I can feel confident that they did it right.
Yeah.